Okay, now let us talk about this article coming from our credible source, The Independent, because we don't want you to say we're spreading conspiracy theories, and we don't want YouTube to say we're spreading medical misinformation, whatever that is, right? No, this story is coming from The Independent by a Rebecca Thomas, right? So please use critical thinking. Let us connect the dots and ask questions, right? Experts predict increase in COVID hospital admission and another wave. European public health expert warned in May a new COVID wave could hit. It's far from over, right? Admission of people to hospital with COVID in England have begun to grow again. New data from the NHS shows as fears were raised over a new wave. Analysts by John Roberts of the COVID Actuaries Group set up in response to the pandemic showed hospital admission had stopped falling after a period of decline. Figures on Tuesday showed weekly admissions increased by 4% across England as of the 5th of June and were up by 33% in the North East and Yorkshire. When asked if the UK was heading into another wave, Mr. Roberts told The Independent, yes, we could be, but how big that wave and how serious it will be in terms of admission and death is very, very difficult to judge at this stage. His comments come after experts in Europe warned there will be a new wave driven by the growth of the BA.5 and the BA.4 COVID variant. Right? So this COVID situation is far from over. And I've been trying to tell people to be prepared, right, to have a plan. We will be going into lockdown, right? Whether it is monkeypox, whether it is COVID, or it is the nosebleed, we will be going into lockdown, and it is more likely looking for winter, right? So what do we have to look forward to, right? We have a nuclear war knocking on the door, right? We have a famine. We have an energy crisis. So this lockdown won't be as fun and pleasant as the last one. You won't be making any pandemic babies because you won't have any food. You won't have any energy, any power, anything to keep your homes warm, right? Now, people, use critical thinking and connect the dots and understand what is about to happen. Understand that we are going into a very dark stage of humanity, right? It is far from over, and you should be using this time to prepare your minds and bodies for what is about to happen, because when it starts, it's not going to stop. It's going to go all the way downhill into Armageddon, into Judgment Day. That is what is going to happen. The moment it starts, non-stop into Armageddon, non-stop into Judgment Day. So be prepared. Seek the face of the Most High while you can. Let us pray and say glory be to the Most High.